Alright, start.
Alright, so this is Sonic Colors.
Okay, so the way this works, this is the egg shuttle mode. So he's none of the cutscenes in the middle play, is that right? It just goes through every level in order.
One other extra thing is any boost that I finish a level with, I'll carry over to the next one.
Yeah, which actually does make a big difference in some levels compared to the individual level strats. So.
And of course you start with all the whiz powers right away.
Correct.
Yep.
So it's kind of like a new game plus. Gonna go for this loop skip.
Alright, we have $20 from Bill Milton. Lost several family members to cancer, so I'm more than willing to
skip
donate.
the loop there.
Loving
Yeah,
the
just-
Sonic Generations run. Well, thank you very much, and I'm sorry for your loss.
One interesting thing in this game is every time you switch rails, your speed slightly increases, so any opportunity I have, you will see it happen.
He also states that he messed up the last two donations, put this $22 towards silver in Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Correct choice.
By the way, shout out to DW.
Keep in mind that you can also still get in for the color in Game Land, which is happening at the end of this game, so that's coming up. If you want a color that's not the one that's winning, which I don't know what it is currently. Alright, so currently the only things that have donations are $16 for black and $40 for pink. There's nothing on green or blue, so if you want to change that, it's in your hands. $40 from Daniel Park. You can either have the washer and dryer, or you can trade it all in for what's in this box. The box! The box!
The box!
$40 going to the mystery box.
The box sounds like an excellent Metal Gear villain.
$10 from Roderick Rutledge. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this and use it to kill the animals in Super Metroid. Maurice Dote donates $40. Tomonaki again. Here's to Sonic Colors and those awesome figurines. Keep the speed runs going and race through colors. DSS?
Yeah, that's a good opportunity for a roll call here.
Yeah, we haven't had a roll call in a while.
I'm Westo.
I'm Kierbox, also known as Kira.
I'm DarkspinesSonic, aka the one and only Sonic, aka DSS, etc., etc.
I'm Bert, aka Stylux. I'm CJ, DSS as well.
Yes, next turn. Shao Jack.
Sonic Egg.
I'm the Englishman. That's for you.
Mike A9, Game Coach Ninja.
Whose glass is over there?
I don't know. Alright, there's your roll call. $10 from Danielle White. Good luck to the Sonic Runners. Hope you survive the glitches. Shout out to the VGA crew and put this towards Shadow for Sonic 06 since Silver gets all the love. Well,
There's a good reason for that.
if you want to rally behind Sonic or even Shadow, you have to really work at it because
I can't feel too sorry for Shadow because there's no Silver the Hedgehog on the schedule.
You'll see why later on Shadow doesn't really deserve much love.
I'm just saying they have other options.
They can get some colours for Sonic.
Yes, that's true. That's another thing. If you want to, I'm a fan of green. Pink is winning with $40, so it's not too large.
No, 80.
Oh, now it's 80?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Glad to watch this again, and always been big fan of Sonic, so I want a chance for some of those prizes. Puts this towards blindfolded pink for Sonic Colors.
So this boss you can actually beat in just 2 hits, but you have to be sure to hit it right after the platform stops spinning, which you do. So.
$15 from Jim Avery. This might be the last of what I can donate, but we'll see. Put this towards Dark Lord ending in Dark Souls, since I'm pretty sure that we've... The box. The box. The box.
The box.
The box. You didn't even know it, but you were reading part of the comment. Thank you for your donation.
So, pretty sure it's not this level, but before we get to it, there are a lot of places in this game where you can... Okay, well there are 2 main sections in this game. There are 3D sections and there are 2D sections like this one. And a lot of skips involve going from a 3D section to a 2D section, but staying in 3D mode. So you get to move around a lot more freely. You'll probably see that at some point.
So a lot of the times it's just about skipping the triggers where you change from 3D to 2D. And so the next one coming up, you have to do a bit of manipulation to get past that trigger.
Really? Real so.
We have $30.
Bizarre is a very weird way to say awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
No pun intended.
Duct tape's over there if we need it.
Hopefully we don't.
We got the plunge at the back there.
$30 from Sean Kelly. Okay, gotta get in for the Sonic pack. Put this towards Japanese Sonic CD soundtrack. I'm just seeing reading what I'm seeing. As best Final Fantasy, Toot Toot Sonic Wai. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that.
So also, you'll notice a lot, like, he probably could have used the boost there, but a lot of this run is really, well, a lot of any Sonic Colors run is just conserving your boost and using it at the most
I still can't
optimal
even hear it, you
points.
just said it.
So yeah, like we said before, you keep your boost through different levels, and so a lot of it is making sure you've got it for the next level, because it might be more important then.
Yeah, this isn't Sonic Generations where you keep your boost forever.
$30 from Joshua Kirkpatrick. This has been awesome so far, but we gotta get some support for other names. Put my $30 toward Gunther for Dark Souls name. Well, from what I've seen, you have a long way to go, but I wish you luck. Thank you for your donation.
I endorse that Dark Souls name.
$10 from Timmy P. Pearson. Just found this on the site an hour ago. Can't wait for Dark Souls speedrun. Nothing much to donate for related to Dark Souls, so $10 to Kaiden in Mass Effect. Bros before girls in hideous pink armor. $5 from Leroy Smits. It's time to show green some love. Sonic's color should be green, and yes, I did donate again. This marathon is making me poor. Well, I still applaud you for your donation. We have a generous $50 donation from Ryan Myers. Awesome runs tonight. Keep it up. Put this towards the box if it's not completed. Otherwise, true ending for Contra. Well, I believe the box has been met, so we're putting that towards true ending.
Alright, so here goes the first big skip of the game. It's going to involve being 3D in the 2D section and abusing the laser whisk. So I'm hoping I'll get this. We'll see what happens. Gotta skip the trigger right there. Jump up here. Now I'm in 3D. Laser. And I messed it up.
Oh, damn.
It's alright. We'll get another chance.
That's never happened before.
It has been several times. But it's all good. Okay, and I gotta make a boost for the goal ring.
Nice.
Nice.
Videos I've seen of this, the loading times are a lot longer. Is that why you had it off USB or?
It doesn't really affect the times.
Oh, okay.
In game.
Okay.
So-
Big Shuttle would not be considered RTA.
Well, the whole point of Egg Shuttle is that it times all your.
Yeah, it has a in-game timer for it, so that's what you go by.
So yeah, Spike is obviously very fast, but for whatever reasons, on some parts, it just decides to go completely backwards.
Correct. So, at places where I know that glitch will happen, I try to slow down. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
For this boss, all you have to do is go far enough down so that the top scrolls off, and then the boss appears right away. So all you have to do is go down, turn around, and come back up. Obviously, you need a drill to do that very fast method though, so that's why he's jumping on balls here to get that.
I'm gonna basically burn all of my boost here because there's a section at the beginning of the next stage where air dashing is actually faster than boosting, so I have to deplete my gauge in order to do that.
Yeah, in Sonic Colors, air dash and boost are the same buttons, so if you have boost, you have to use it, and it makes you go a lot faster, and it makes some platforming sections actually harder.
In addition to that, there's a very tricky skip at the beginning, one that I honestly have the most trouble with. There's basically two automation triggers that I'm gonna have to skip. One allows me to do the jump to make it to a further section in the level, and the second one is to prevent me from going to the 2D section. And I'll basically call those out as I skip them, if I skip them.
Yeah, this is kind of serious time, so let's not read off anything while we do this.
That's the first one. That's the second one. And I...
So what all does that actually skip?
It skips about 20 to 30 seconds of a 2D section.
Well,
So basically you'll do a free fall down to that part.
well, for reward, here's this comment. Well, this one says $1. Ha! Forgot to leave a comment on my $100 donation. Let the one and only Sonic choose what it goes towards. Keep up the great work, guys. So that's your $100 to play with.
Wanna
Just
call
for some insurance, all donations go towards silver.
All right, silver.
Silver.
You heard it here.
I still think Shadow's got a chance.
it? Not with me here.
Yeah, I guess you really have to rally behind either one of the two that are not silver if you want to see it.
Yeah, you definitely do, because I have an undisclosed amount in reserve that I'm willing to snipe with.
Or if you just want to make him pay through his reserves.
Yeah,
That's a really good idea.
if you bleed
I
him
get
out
behind
now, he will get something else you want.
More money to PCF.
More money to PCF is always a good thing.
Well, it'll all go eventually.
Speaking of PCF,
Segue.
it's like, I know, right? This is AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick. We are a community, members of communities of SDA, also known as Speed Demos Archive,
If you
and
don't slide
SRL,
that section,
Speedruns
you
Live.
will get crushed.
And we are bringing this marathon to you to help support the PCF Prevent Cancer Foundation,
Yeah,
a
that's right.
foundation that helps with cancer prevention through research, education, community outreach, and advocacy. A great cause. And all donations go straight to them.
Mind if I
So-
say what time you're going for?
Sure.
So DSS 7 a really good run so far, and we're hoping he can hit about sub 46 or so. The current record is 44. I forget.
44.51.
44.51. So getting anywhere.
YouTube, or-
I mean, right?
Yeah. I was asking whether it was posted on YouTube.
Oh, I doubt it. No, I think the only thing that you can find on YouTube is Japanese run. Which is
Oh,
not-
actually, I do have that uploaded on YouTube. It's on my YouTube channel.
Yep. So one of the mods in chat will probably link DSS's YouTube channel.
Right? We have $5 from Pagan Gazard. The comment is Sonic and Smiley D Face. That's the only way I can read it out loud. $5 from Andrew Russell. Hey guys, absolutely loving the runs and super hyped for Sonic 06. Put this money towards killing the animals in Super Metroid. I also have a question for Worcester. Can you say hi to my sweet mate?
Hello.
You heard it here first. A very generous $50 donation from Matthew Schwimmer. My dad was recently diagnosed with prostate cancer, and it's amazing to see people come together like this for a good cause. All of those runs have been great, and I'm looking forward to losing sleep over watching Dark Souls. Thanks, guys. Well, thank you for your very generous donation, Matthew. We are with you in spirit.
Yeah, so sorry we're not giving much commentary, but there aren't quite as many tricks and skips as there are for Sonic Colors as for other runs that we've had so far in the marathon, and it's just kind of fun just to watch.
Well, it gives me some time to read some donations when I get them. $5.01 from Andrew Fields. Put this towards the box. I know it's already funded, but it's a mysterious box. How could I possibly resist? Oh, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Sonic 06 speedrunner nail Silver's 9-ball puzzle.
Okay, one thing about this game is there are certain, I'll say, automated sections where if you run or boost, you go at the same speed. This is one of them, so you want to conserve your boost here. So I can slide, jump, move all around. But as long as I don't, say hold that, then I'll go at the same speed.
Yeah, and that goes for both 3D and 2D sections. Sometimes the automated sections, you can't even tell they're there, they're extremely tiny. So if you don't see us boost in a certain spot, that's probably why.
We have a generous $100 donation from Robert Keller. Cancer sucks, and you guys inspire me to play games. Here's another $100 towards Cosmo. That was the request in the thing.
Okay, so for the hover width, if you spam the D button, it makes the meter drain slower, so that allows you to go higher than you're supposed to. Like in this case, for example.
It also makes sense.
And another example.
That's developer intended though. When you're light dashing along roads and hover, you're not supposed to be
Bye-bye.
Alright, well, you have a new $7 donation. Unfortunately, I believe the tracker can't read it, so it's giving us a bunch of garbled pictures. So, anyway, awesome event, guys. Please keep it up. Put this towards the Sonic story in Sonic 06. Also, I hope to see Silent Hill game in the next marathon. I do not know. It is possible.
I love it when it has battle girls.
Alright, so for this boss in particular, all I want to do is hit it physically 28 times and then use laser twice, and that'll be enough to kill it. Now, the items that it drops is dependent upon how many times you hit it. For it to drop the first laser, you need to hit it 10 times. So,
Yeah, and you notice he's drawing it off to the side when it shoots, so that you can hit the side of it the second time.
alright. Now, I can't hit the center again because I'll only be able to hit it 6 times. I need to hit it 9 more times, so I'm going to try to bait it to the right. I need laser. And it should be dead.
Lots. Getting all those extra points is very important.
Yes. It does absolutely nothing for me.
We have $10 from Danielle White. Managed to dig up another $10 for another donation. Since there's no way Shadow's going to win, I'll put this towards Fem Shep for Mass Effect. Looking forward to the games, especially Devil May Cry and Metal Gear. Thank you very much for your donation.
He's going for slower for this loop because of the glitch we mentioned earlier, where sometimes you'll just randomly start going backwards with spikes. And it's really a killer if you get it there. It's risky.
I'll have to take the long route. If that were to happen.
Definitely haven't seen this before.
Kind of a tangent here, but this is not the start of the awful games done quick block yet. A lot of us really like Sonic Colors. Just thought I'd mention that because there's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of split opinions on it. I think most people like the new, both generations and colors in general.
Yeah.
Split opinions. Sounds like maybe a donation challenge.
Split opinions. Split opinions means basically these two guys right here.
So, Sonic Colors, awful, not awful.
Not awful.
I would voice my decision for not awful.
And the schedule, the official schedule. Yes, Frenzy.
Well, we can go so far as to call it awful. I don't know. I tried it for a bit and I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, so it's a perfect game.
Alright, we have a $1 donation from Matt. I donated $15 15 minutes ago and it hasn't shown up on the check. Has anyone else had this problem? As long as my money's still going to the cause, I don't mind, but others may. Look into that. Well, if you PM a mod on Quake Chat, I'm sure they can help you fix out the problem. We have had people have this problem, but if you PM, for instance, the main Marathon chat, we'll get back to you as soon as we see the message. And we always look, so if you have a problem, let us know.
Yeah, I can attest that wall jumps are pretty finicky sometimes, so that was a pretty precise jump right there. I'm sure DSS wouldn't think so.
It can be a little wonky sometimes, but for the
Yeah, so he's about to do a pretty big skip with the laser right here. And end statement.
You should get on that because often sniping doesn't work because we don't get immediately. The totals actually currently are pink with $80, black with $16, and green with $5, and blue has nothing.
Yeah, just to clarify, you can definitely snipe prizes, but you can't always snipe donation challenges
So,
or choices.
get in
because we manually
ahead.
filter those.
Alright, and this one there's also a relatively big skip. I'm gonna see if I can do it. It's a little, I don't know, it's a bit tricky in the way it works.
And this is another 3D to 2D.
Got it.
Nice. Even if you miss that, it's not the end of the world. He doesn't die, but you got the fastest way to do it.
Well, most of the time you don't die anyway. Kinda depends on how you land.
You kind of have to Oh, nice. That was a pretty precise jump off the ceiling there.
First boss.
Not even in the way you kill it with chickens.
He killed it with laser last time. What are you talking about?
Right, it is completely different.
Yeah.
definitely think Aquarium Park has some of the coolest platforming for speedrunning games. Good ring.
I'm currently checking, but I do not know just yet. Nothing new. What I can tell you is that we are AGDQ, or this is AGDQ. We are a combination of people of Speed Demos Archive and Speedruns Live. AGDQ is Awesome Games Done Quick, and we are raising money for Prevent Cancer Foundation, PCF for short. PCF is an organization that helps fund cancer prevention through research, education, community outreach, and advocacy. And all money goes direct to them and their awesome cause. So in addition to having some of the runners do things that they wouldn't normally do or do things that you would be interested in seeing, you can also donate to charity. So it is a win-win all around.
What are you setting us up for, man?
Anything that people are willing to donate for?
Don't open that dark door.
The box?
What's that over here? Speedrun Sonic Jam for GameCon? And back in the hotel room.
Is that the same in English? That BAM! That pops up.
I think it's slam.
It says slam in English.
New donation. We have $5 from Chad Gearstrike Farber. Gearstrike here once more saying Colors is one of my favorite games out there. Keep up the good work. Also $5 to Silver. Thank you, Gearstrike.
Just gonna write some points there.
So is there any interesting trivia about the game?
I don't know.
Oh, this was actually the first Sonic game where you could use Supersonic in the normal levels.
That's interesting.
The first 3D Sonic.
Yes.
And Aquarium Park.
Platforming fun. I'm dead.
And Aquarium Park was based on concept art from an old rejected level from Sonic 1.
The more you know.
Because that game needed more water levels, obviously.
Yay.
Platform finally gets its day. Normally he would be able to skip that platform entirely. part is obviously very technical.
Yeah.
All those frames you're saving.
All you can work out this whole path here.
Only about a day or so.
Non-stop, of course.
I helped him out
Yes,
with it.
it's really tricky. It's not as easy as it looks.
Is that your? Did you find that strat?
Yeah, I found that one.
Okay, so we're gonna see another, probably the coolest of the 3D to 2D glitches coming up here, where he skips a pretty big portion of the level.
It is. Okay, you found this one.
We have $5 from Ben O'Connor. This is a perfect time for me to donate some money, supporting a good cause. While one of my friends is running, Carlos can decide what this money goes to. Good luck on your run at Apex if you're going. You're a good friend, Meek Speedy.
Thank you, Meek Speedy.
So I assume that's just going to be silver?
Yes.
All right.
And here we go. I'm underwater, but I'm still 3D. So I can go straight to the goal ring.
Constantly give him air also.
Do you always get one first?
Most of the time, anyway. That's bad.
Okay, so
Yeah, so basically, in order to get drill in this one, you have to make the yellow rocket explode. But for whatever reason, if the yellow rocket explodes from hitting you or hitting the glass case, you don't get drill. And drill takes priority in this one. So it's better to get the drill and wait for more rockets than to go without it. Because you end up having to hit this guy 3 times instead of once. I like doing this. Let's see if I make it. I like taking chances.
hello.
Yellow.
I'm sorry.
We have a $9.99 donation from Nicholas Bonner. Before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you do, you're a mile away, and you have their shoes. Thank you for your donation.
Okay.
I thought that was funny. Huh? Oh, okay.
Getting 309 rings there, that was also very important.
Get 210 crush game.
And right here, I'm just displaying that the physics in this game is 100% correct. There's nothing wrong with it.
I see nothing wrong.
I see Sonic. That's all that needs to be said.
Oh, we have $5 from Jonathan Tenzer. My girlfriend lost her mom to cancer many years ago. I just want to say I love you, baby, and I'm always here for you. Money can go to the runner's choice, which has been stated previously as silver.
Fairly tough.
We are sorry for your loss, but thank you. We thank you for your donation.
Nice.
Air dodge balls.
Because it's a lot worse. But I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, that part switches gravity around constantly. Normally you just want to boost straight through it and skip all that, but if you get caught, it's bad. Luckily it wasn't that bad.
Okay, so here I'm gonna go for a rather difficult shortcut, but it is absolutely necessary. It's gonna save me a grand total of 4 seconds.
Those are the 4 most important seconds. Yes!
That's not good.
There goes those 4 seconds.
Well, there goes my 4 seconds.
It's a quick spender.
We have another generous $50 donation from Brian Pedersen. Can't help but donate during this Sonic block. A while back, you guys did a roll call with people in the room, but not the sexy voice behind reading our comments. Put this money towards Green Sonic and Game Land. Well, I was a fan of the color green. I thank you. And this is Zach SK here. Not to be confused with other people.
Yeah, pretty much everyone thought you were golden.
I see no resemblance.
Well, consider it a huge compliment on your voice.
I'll take that as it is, I guess. I know, I've heard it like many times. There's no one in the chat didn't hear that either.
Oh, you like I'm not getting that. Not working. Gonna make this tricky though.
Yeah. Yeah, so this part, if those boxes hit you by
Pushing you, then you basically die. I'm gonna have to take this a bit slow since I don't have boost.
yeah, normally you just boost right through this and go straight to the goal. It's actually quite a lot of fun.
See, I forgot all about that. Okay, but I'm good now. Okay, this is the longest level in the game.
He's totally not being facetious.
How do we have time for that?
We barely
Normally
could
you have to
possibly
go
leave
all
that
the way to the right side and come all the way back, but luckily you can boost off of the enemy and make your way to the goal ring from the very beginning.
And the longest level in the game is followed by easily the most difficult level in the game here. We have huge variety in the stage, a lot of tricks. You know, it's really tough. Yeah, I've seen DSS fail a lot on this stage before. So and he made it. Whoa. Okay. Wow. That was tense.
Okay, I'm gonna need to make sure that I finish this level with boost, and if I do, you will see why in the next level. That gave me boost.
Oh, wow.
I didn't have any ring.
Is there any other source of boost?
Yeah, right there. And we come back up. So luckily I'm prepared for that. I hope that doesn't happen again.
Oh.
Just to make sure.
Bam.
Okay, so as I said earlier, you carry over your boost in these stages. So this is a shortcut exclusive for Egg Shuttle if I can get it.
Yeah, slight serious time again.
And I got it.
Nice.
Now, obviously the reason why it's Egg Shuttle exclusive is because you need boost in order to perform that shortcut. So if you die when you attempt that shortcut, you start the level over with no boost. So not only can you not attempt the shortcut anymore, you lose a ton of time.
Man, that must be a hard shortcut to practice.
Yeah, it's extremely hard to practice because it's rather late in the Egg Shuttle run. Luckily, it's not too bad of a trick. At least one. Okay, so
That's
for
amazing.
this little mini boss right here, you're supposed to time your attack so that you get in between these things that you can see I'm doing.
Also, moving on the first boss.
Okay, so the trick that I'm going to perform for this boss, I'm going to actually have to rely on luck. Have to hit him 6 times so that he drops a rocket. Now normally right here you get the most damage by using the rocket, and then you come down and you'll basically repeat that phase again. But what I'm going to do is use a rocket, and I'm going to stump immediately after. This basically glitches the boss, so you'll see this little warp hole that he keeps going through is going to stay. I can only hit him if he goes all the way to the left or all the way to the right. And I didn't grab the rocket, so I'm hoping he'll go all the way to the left or right.
It's impossible to bait this boss like we've done the first one.
Yeah, so it's completely luck. It's a 40% chance I'll be able to hit him. And this is my last chance. And I didn't get it.
Okay, so
So basically what's going to happen now is he's going to teleport again. It's a relatively high risk strategy. If I would have grabbed the rocket that failed, I would be able to hit him again. Unfortunately, I missed it because so many things load on the screen from the amount of damage that you do that it basically glitches the wisp capsules up, so you can't really see what's what. You have to kind of make a guess at it. So the reason why this is a high risk strat is because he doesn't go back to normal ever. So I have to wait until he gets into the proper position for me to hit him.
yeah, so basically he has to wait for that 40% chance.
And there it is. And he's dead. So basically using that glitch, a normal time on the boss is around like 138. If you get the glitch and good luck, it can probably go as low as 107-ish, I believe. But it's nice to show it off anyway. And basically we made our way to the final zone. This zone is composed of 3 sections. Only one of them is actually a threat of any sort. The first 2 sections, you can do whatever you want. You won't lose speed, regardless of whether you're boosting, jumping, sliding, whatever. So
It's basically an auto scroller.
yes.
Well, for the honest curler, we have a $33.33 donation from Hyun Jim Kim. Last donation for the great Sonic Colors runners. First time watching AGDQ and will sure continue. Thank you again for your donations. $10 from Carl Lucis. I hope I'm not the only weirdo sitting alone in a room applauding and cheering whenever you guys do something awesome. Great work, great cause. Well, thank you very much for your donation. We have $1 from Orion Harrison. Hey SDA, I love that the one and only Sonic is collecting a lot of rings while he's speeding through colors. At the end of this run, I'll donate $1 amount equal to the extra lives he has left. All of that and this dollar will go to Cosmos any percent. So that seems like a pretty good incentive. $5 from Holden Whitehill. Just wanted to say the guy speedrunning right now is one of the best I've ever seen. Way to keep it cool.
Okay, despite the fact that this is the final boss, this is actually a relatively easy boss. The way this boss works is it does an attack, then you can attack, and then it does another attack, and you can attack, and then it does 2 attacks you can attack, then 3 attacks you can attack. However, the catch is every time that you get hit by this boss, it will not count that as an attack phase, so you have to avoid another one. So basically, the only way you can die against this boss is if you fail a phase twice, or rather if you fail 2 phases back to back. I generally don't have too much trouble with any of the patterns except for Q spikes, which he likes to do a lot trolling.
Just call out time for me when you're done, by the way.
Alright.
And he just does the boost there to speed up the animation. Off topic again, but I love the music for this part. It starts out all boss music, and then as you heard him more and more, it gets more sonic.
It's actually one of my favorite songs in this game, but it's a shame you don't get to hear a lot of it because this boss dies right here.
Unlimited colors, laser, drill, spike, rocket, hammer, frenzy.
All colors are used.
No,
Not
the
quite.
final boss isn't the end of the
Now,
game for whatever
this
reason.
level right here is actually very, very tricky. It's probably the most difficult part of the run. So when the camera starts facing Sonic, I'm gonna need serious time.
Let's do this.
Time? So it's 54:52 real time.
So basically, when I was practicing this game, my goal for the marathon was to not get anything higher than 50. So I'm satisfied with this run.